Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're in a new setup. It's on the so-called tenant side. I'm gonna try to do this video in one sitting, and it's just gonna be me talking to you as if you were my friend. So if you are my friend, you probably know that I work from home as a nurse now. And I've been having this discussion or this conversation with a bunch of my nursing friends multiple times, and I figured it would be easier to have a video where I explain everything instead of like typing everything up. I'm getting like carpal tunnel from like typing so much on my phone. So a while back I have posted on Facebook a list of companies that I have seen that have remote jobs, and I will put it in the description below. It's like, I don't know, 20, 30 companies, like more. I obviously have not worked for all of them. I have not vetted properly all of them. So that is your job. I'm not affiliated with, I'm not affiliated with them. So that's just what I saw online, and it should take a little bit of the load off when you're starting to look for a job. And then I have a few positions or a few search words that I'm gonna put in the description as well. Let me see here. I do want to say that utilization management nurse, clinical documentation integrity specialist nurse, they are the ones that don't really talk on the phone to people, but there's like telehealth nurse, there's remote case manager, there's remote triage nurse, there's like health coach. They talk on the phone a lot. So it depends what you want. Like if you're a people's person and you want to talk on the phone all the time, those last four are some that, you know, you would get that, but the first two are the ones that, you know, it's mostly like you, yourself, and you. I was gonna say like me, myself, and I, but then I tried to make it into a you, whatever. But those are the ones that don't really talk on the phone, and it's mostly on the computer. So I will put the search words in the description below as well. So what I wanted to talk about is how I came to know about work from home and how I started searching. So I was on TikTok, how one does, and I came across Nurse Fern. She is on TikTok and she also has a website. I'm not affiliated with her whatsoever, but literally every single time that I see somebody talk about work from home on TikTok, I just go and I'm like, hey, she has really good resources. So everything that I learn, or like a good 85 to 90% of the stuff that I learn, is from her. So go ahead, follow her. I did buy her resume template, and that's what I used to apply to all the jobs that I applied. Because, you know, a lot of companies, when you put your resume in, it just pulls from the resume into their little like quick template or whatever. So if your resume has like all these fonts or is not in the proper order, it's not gonna pull everything. So then you manually have to put everything again because they want the application and they want the resume submitted. So it's gonna take way longer. You're already tired because you're probably doing bedside nursing, or, you know, we all have different reasons why we're leaving bedside. I'm not gonna get into that in this video, but I'm just saying to make things easier and quicker. If you want to buy her template, that's what I did. You know, it's everybody's choice. I think I got my value for the money since I did land a work from home job, but yeah, that's up to you. So I'm not affiliated with her whatsoever, but I'm just here to tell you about my experience and how I got the job, right? Because I've been typing a lot, and I love when somebody asks me about it. So go right ahead, comment, message me if you know me. Like, I will answer all your questions, because again, we all have different reasons why we leave bedside, and maybe one day I'll make a video on it. I didn't want my channel to be about nursing, so it's been like 2.5 years, never made a nursing video, but I just feel like it's time to talk about it. So I did travel nursing on and off. Actually, let me start over. If you don't know me, I've been a nurse since like 2015. I started on a med-surg stroke floor, like with tele and stroke floor. I was there for about a year and some change. Then I did travel nursing for like 3 years. Then I took the break to go to the army, and then I came back, did more travel nursing. Then I tried the ICU right as the pandemic started. Not a great idea to start as a new ICU nurse when a pandemic starts, you know, just don't do that. And then I went back to med-surg, and then I did some travel nursing, and then I started working from home. So I didn't have any experience like reviewing charts like that or anything, because I was always a bedside nurse. So I did have nursing experience, but I didn't have like utilization management experience or like CDI experience or anything like that. So as far as that goes, you know, there are jobs that are willing to train you. And I'm actually still in orientation. It's a very long orientation, but I love it because like you're learning a new job. So they're trying to make sure that you know what you're doing. So I applied to 54 jobs in 2 weeks. So I know people who have families and you know kids or like you know work many shifts, cover their bills or whatnot, they can't do that. But if you want something bad enough, like you're gonna do it, right? So don't apply to like 2, 3, 4 jobs and be like, oh, I tried, nobody's calling me, it's taking like 4 to 6 months to get an answer. It's because like the more jobs you apply to, the more chances you have to get a job, right? So you will get a lot of rejection emails. Do not get discouraged. You know, a lot of people are applying for a work from home job nowadays, so obviously they can't hire everybody. There are jobs that have no experience requirements, so new grads can work them too. And you know there's jobs that require 3 to 4 years experience bedside or experience in a certain, you know, there's a pre-authorization nurse, there's like all types of nurses, you know, or all types of nurses positions to work from home. So the things that I did, I used Nurse Fern's template and I applied to like 2 to 3 jobs every single day for 2 weeks. I did hear back from a few of them. I didn't have that many interviews, but I really found a company that I liked and I still like them a lot. I've never worked salary before and I've never had a company that like cared about me that like, I don't know, like at bedside. Again, I said I wasn't gonna get into why I left bedside, but yeah, I feel cared about, and the stress of the job is like maybe like a 2 or a 3 just because I'm still learning and there's a lot of things to remember. But like, you know, the bedside was like a 10 to a 12 like on the daily. So yeah, apply to a lot of them, use a template, or try, just even if you use a free template online, just have a nice neat resume, be concise. I looked up jobs on Indeed, so I would just Google like whatever position, you know, whatever, I'm gonna put the words in the description, right? So remote from home nurse, work from home nurse, or remote nursing, or you know, all those little words, I would put them in Google, and then I would go to Indeed because they have like the super long list of jobs. I would set it to be for the last 3 days because you want to post the most current ones. You don't want to not post, you apply. You don't want to apply for a job that was posted like 12 months ago, because obviously they probably just forgot to take it down, or they're not like hiring for that position anymore, so you're just wasting your time. So you want like 3 to 7 days. You want to, you know, try to be some of the first candidates that they go through, obviously, because if they need to fill the position immediately, those are the ones that are, you know, gonna look at. Again, I've never recruited nurses. That was my train of thought, you know, and obviously it worked because I got my job within a month of starting to apply. But yeah, so I would use Indeed to look through the jobs, 3 to 7 days tops, like the latest jobs posted within 3 to 7 days. And if a job didn't have go to company website to apply, like as a little button, it's like blue, I would not apply to it, because I feel like they would use their own resources, and like, you know, whoever applied on their website first would like get first dibs. So I've seen some other nurses say that online, you know, the ones that popped up on my TikToks and whatnot. So I think, you know, that was good advice, you know. So I think those are the things that I did. I don't know if you have any other questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Ask me, you know, message me on Instagram or whatever. I'm always willing to let you know about my experience and try to help you out, because I know it's hard out there and you deserve to be happy. So this is it. Let me know if you have questions, like, subscribe, all of that for like DIY videos, which is usually mostly what I try to do, and like vlogs and stuff or whatnot. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Mwah.